And welcome back to Right Rear Racing. I'm Donnie Watts, and I'm bringing you round one of the 2025 Extreme Outlaw Stock Tour presented by Extreme Rap Studio. And we're live currently from the virtual Eldora Speedway tonight, and it's going to be the opener for these mini stocks as they are completing the Night Owl Racing League warm practice sessions. And we should have a good night of racing, as it looks like we have 16 drivers here, and in about 2 minutes they should be getting their admin box drivers meeting. And you see the 115 of Eli and the 19 of Russell as they're currently out there getting their warm-up session in. And as I'm going through everything, I'm trying to make sure everything's going to be good tonight. As you see on your left-hand side of your screen, that's going to be the quick times that you have currently for your practice session here. And it should be, like I said, it should be some good racing. All of our green flags tonight will be sponsored by the Third Party Gaming. As every green flag waves tonight to start a race, we proudly welcome the Third Party Gaming as the official green flag sponsor of RPES. With over 2 years of experience in the iRacing industry, Third Party Gaming has earned its reputation as a trusted provider of high-quality racing in a variety of competitive divisions. And as the time is reaching the 7:15 mark for Central Standard Time, we'd like to acknowledge another sponsor here of the admin box, as they are the sponsor for the driver's meeting that's starting about now. And there you have it with the admin box. An admin box ensures seamless racing control and efficient event management, helping keep the focus on action. If you want to purchase one, use code RPE Sports Box to save 10% on your order. And we currently have 18 drivers signed up or locked in for tonight as everyone's coming to the field. We have probably about 5 more minutes of practice session going, and then we're going to go have some good action tonight. And as we have our presenting sponsor of Extreme Rap Studio, and they're also the sponsor for Heat Race number 3. It's going to be the Extreme Rap Studio. Here we go with their clip now. And as soon as this practice session is over with, we're going to go straight into the heat races. And like I said, it looks like we have 18 people. Some good names out there with Jamie Macy, James Miller, James Frazier, Bryce Dickinson, Tyler Bickford. We have some Eli fans in here of that 115. We have Matt Taylor, Scott Thomason, Scott Griffin, Jimbo Rooney, Kaylor Hogan, Carson Hill, Russell Harold, Christopher Hibbs, Eli Harrison, as I've already mentioned, and we have Dannon Burdick as well. And the practice session is going to be in about 2 more minutes. And as you see the 115 of Eli Harris pulling down in the pit lane, I'm gonna give that a chance to give out another shout out to the Two Fat Guys Sim Racing Promotions, as they're the pit road work area sponsor for tonight here at Eldora. The Two Fat Guys Sims Racing Promotion is proud to sponsor pit road work area at every Regal Promotion esports event in 2025. Get ready for intense race action with exciting events like Truckers Tangle 40, the Piss Missile Punch-Out, the Wilkies County 100, and much more. Be sure to check out their Discord, Facebook, and their website for the latest updates and details on events. Guys on YouTube and Facebook, please feel free to put it out in the chat who you're cheering for. What do you want to see more for on the right rear racing side of things, and we will get everything going. Hopefully everyone had a good New Year, and like I said, it looks like we're going to have 19 drivers as the practice session is over with. We're going to go to heat race number 1. And for heat race number 1, it looks like you're going to have the number 12 of Carson Hill. On his outside is going to be the number 39 of Scott Griffin. Inside row number 2 is going to be the 022 of James Miller. On his outside is going to be the number 34 of Corey. And I'm not going to butcher his last name. Inside row number 3 is going to be the 117 of Cody Racing. Outside of him is going to be the 67 of Ty Dickinson. And rounding out your field on that 06 car is going to be Scott Thomason. And we're going to keep the tracker or the timing tower over there on your left-hand side. And remember that we're going to have a 3D, or I'm sorry, third-party gaming green flag. As the 12 car leads us around. Looks like the truck lights are out. And thank you again for joining in on Right Rear Racing to watch the Regal Promotions series of the mini stocks presented by Extreme Rap Studio. As we're watching the Carson Hill and that number 12 car, he's the one that got lucky and got on the pole for random draw for heat race number 1 as the pace truck pulls in, and we're going to get a third-party gaming green flag coming out turn number 4. The 34 of Corey is going to get the high side run. He's going to take the early advantage in turn number 1, followed by that 34 of Corey. or sorry, 39 of Scott, Griffin, and Corey. They're going to be going to turn number 3, and 34 is going to take the lead for the first lap coming out of turn number 4. And we have some action going back there in the back. As these two up here, Scott and Corey, they're still running side by side. There seems like there's a caution back there, or some incidents, or not a caution, but an incident that happened back there. The 34 of Corey is walking away with it just a little bit as he's coming out turn number 4 for his second time. And we're on to lap number 3. We're going to go back here and watch Ty Dickinson as he's in your third place position. And he's trying to get momentum past that 39 car as they go into turn number 1. Or I'm sorry, turn number 3. And they make contact on the front straightaway. That's going to cause both of them to spin out there. And it's going to be Corey leading the race with Scott in second, followed by James. That's going to flip the field up a little bit as James in that 022. He's coming to make a move. I remember that 06. He started 7th. He's currently in that second position as he holds on to that second position as we have 5 laps down. And James pushed up into the outside wall, make a little contact there. He's still getting it, though. He's trying to get him momentum going down the front straightaway as they enter turn number 1. James is looking down low beneath Scott. And they make contact on the back straightaway as we enter turn number 3. They're still side by side. And down low, the 22, he's going to try to do a slide drive here. Here goes the crossover by James. And at the flag stand, it's going to be James or Scott at the line. And here we go with more sliders and crossovers. And the 22 of James is going to take the second position from him on the back straightaway. We go down turn 3, and we have contact. Like spun him out and saved him. And the 6 of Scott is going to maintain your second position as we have the white flag out this time around. It's going to be Scott entering turn number 3 now. He's going to take your first heat race win tonight. Followed by James, followed by Scott, as I missed the action there. Then we have Carson Hill, followed by Cody, running out your top 5. As we can take a look at our results. It was Corey, James, Scott, Carson, Cody, running out your top 5. Then you have Ty, and then Scott Griffin running out the field. And for heat race number 2, as they take the field, there's going to be 6 of them out here. It's going to be Jimbo Rooney in that number 27 machine. He's going to start on the inside pole. On his outside is going to be Dana Burdick. Inside row number 2 is going to be Ryan Paget. On his outside is going to be the number 115 of Eli Harris. Inside row number 3 is going to be Bryson Dickinson, and outside of him is going to be the number 25 of Christopher Hibbs. And the 27 of Jimbo Rooney, he's going to be the lucky one for heat race number 2, presented by Right Rear Racing. And Terry Hill's over on the YouTube side saying, "Let's go, guys." As we're coming out of turn number 4, remember that we're going to have the third party gaming green flag coming out of turn number 4 next time around. as the pace truck pulled off. And it looks like Jimbo Rooney, he's getting a good jump out of turn number 4 for the third party gaming green flag. He's going to lead us into turn number 1. We're going to look back at Ryan Paget. Ryan Paget pushed up there. He's going to take over that second position. It looks like we're going to try to go 3 wide. We have contact with Dana and Eli, I believe it was. And we're going to have side-by-side racing here to come turn number 4 for your first lap. This is going to be Ryan Paget taking the first lap here as he's making contact with that side wall. The 27 still looking down low. We're side by side going down back straightaway. And we have Ryan Paget taking over on the high side. He's getting that high side going pretty well here as he's going to lead lap number 2. Jimbo Rooney, he's going to be settling in second position as Bryce Dickinson is in third. We got Christopher Hibbs and followed by Eli Harris. And thank you for subscribing. And Terry Hill's over here saying Carson Hill and Eli Harris is the ones to watch. And, man, anyone over here, honestly, is ones to watch. And thank you for tuning in to support your racers here. As we have Bryce Dickinson looking down low, this is going to be your battle for your second position. As we reach the halfway point here with 4 laps remaining here. Bryce Dickinson, he's closing in on the 27 of Jimbo Rooney. Ryan Paget, he's kind of walking away here as we go into turn number 3. Bryce Dickinson, he's looking down low. He's going to get that stick on that slider coming out of 4. Here goes the crossover. It's going to be Bryce Dickinson at the line. Jimbo Rooney, he's going to be trying to do a slide job here, turn number 1 and 2, as we make contact a little bit there. Coming down the back straightaway, this is going to be the 84 of Bryce Dickinson. And it looks like we have 2 more laps to go as we have the popsicle sticks going right now. The 27 of Jimbo Rooney, he's looking down low, and he's making contact there again. Coming out turn number 2, the 84 is looking down low. We're going to be side by side. This, again, is for your battle for your second position between the 27 and the 84. And we're getting the white flag this time around. The 84 is going to sit in your second position. Here comes another slide job by the 27. They make contact. The 27 is into the outside wall. The 84 is going to keep going. The 27 is going to keep going. It looks like they're going to secure their positions there. We're going to have side-by-side battle here between Eli Harris and Christopher Hibbs. This is going to be your fourth position as the 115 of Eli Harris is looking down low. It's going to be Ryan Paget taking the win. For your 4th place position, it's going to be Eli Harris. And I will say this, that with all the action that we're getting right now, it's going to be a good feature, it looks like. As you see, I'm sorry, that's the Heat Race 1 results. Heat Race number 2 results are on your screen now. And it's Ryan Paget, followed by Dickinson, Rooney, Harris, Hibbs, and Burdick. I'm probably messing up names, and I'm sorry for messing up anyone's names here. As we bring up Heat Race number 3, sponsored by Extreme Rap Studio, and you're your presenting sponsor as well. And it looks like it's going to be Jamie Macy in that number 6 machine. He's going to lead us out on the pole. On his outside is going to be the number 661 of James Frazier. Inside row number 2 is going to be Russell Harold in that 19 machine. On his outside in that 15 machine is going to be Matt Taylor. Inside row number 3 is going to be the number 21 of Kaylor Hogan. On his outside is going to be the 07 of Tyler Bickford. And we already have some good side-by-side action, some contact. Again, thank you guys for joining in. Let me know what you think about it. As Jamie Macy, he's trying to lead us to that third-party gaming green flag coming out of turn number 4. And we're green flag racing. That's Jamie Macy. He's going to get a whole shot. He's going to look on that side and lead us into turn number 1 for the first time around. With James Frazier hot on his heels, running the high side. We have one car down low, and that's going to be the 19 of Russell Harold. He's trying to get that low side going in turn number 1 and 2. And looks like the drivers changing up their lines. We're going to be side by side for your third position with the 07 and the 15. And that's going to be Tyler Bickford and Matt Taylor as they're battling it out for the third position. And it looks like James Frazier, he's trying to get that low side going. He's wanting to try to make a move here. And that's too far out, as it looks like we are 3 laps into this event. Again, it's an 8-lap feature or 8-lap heat race. These two are kind of separating themselves from the field, as Jamie is getting right on that cushion, hitting that wall a little bit, it looks like. And we're going to have Tyler Bickford and Matt Taylor. They're still in 3rd and 4th, respectively, and they're going to be battling it out. And it looks like they're trying to make some moves here and there. In this race, everyone looks like they're kind of separated just a little bit, as James Frazier looks down low in turn 3 and 4. He's trying to get a move and momentum down there on that low side, as we're halfway through with this event. We have 4 more laps remaining. And Jamie Macy's still leading this race. He's led every lap so far, as we are 5 laps down into this event with 3 laps remaining. He's getting that high side going. We're going to go back here to Tyler and Matt. It looks like both of these drivers are following the same line, as they both made contact with the outside wall there. And as soon as I do that, someone's going to make a move. I know that up here. So come back up here to the front with James Frazier in that 661 as he's getting the high side going. We have 2 laps remaining in this event. As Jamie's going to be leading us, coming out turn number 4, he's going to be getting the white flag this time around. And as he's getting that white flag, he's looking to lead every single lap of this heat race, as he's bouncing off the wall a little bit. He's fighting the wheel, it looks like, but he's coming down the back straightaway one last time, entering turn number 3. As he's coming out turn number 4, he's getting the checker flag. He's going to take the win, followed by the 661 of James Frazier, the 07 of Tyler Bickford, Matt Taylor, Kaylor Hogan, and Russell Harold. And that concludes heat race number 3 with the results on the screen. Now with Jamie Macy, James Frazier, Tyler Bickford, Matt Taylor, Kaylor Hogan, and Russell Harold. And as everyone goes out now for the Night Owl Racing League warm-up session, it looks like we're going to have a 5-minute warm-up session to try to break the track in, so that way we have even more side-by-side action with more racing wear in the track. And if you're interested with the Night Owl Racing League, please find them on Facebook or join their Discord to be a part of their action. Again, I'd like to take this time to recognize some more of our sponsors, the admin box, as they sponsor the driver's meeting and the B main, but we did not have a B main tonight, so we'd still like to give them recognition. Again, if you're interested in an admin box, they ensure seamless race control and efficient event management, helping focus on to keep focus on the action. Use code RPE Sports Box to save 10% on your order. And tonight we didn't have a heat race number 4. The heat race number 4 is sponsored by Elevated TV, and they are also your white flag sponsor. As I missed them for all 3 of our heat races, and I apologize to Elevated TV on that one. Again, your presenting sponsor is your Extreme Rap Studio, and they were heat race sponsor number 3. And we'd like to give them a shout out as well, as you see one of their cars on the screen now. But here we go. And then we also have the Hard Luck Award sponsor. That's given by Premier Racing Setups. Sometimes luck isn't on your side, but Premier Racing Setups is here to recognize those who push through adversity with the Hard Luck Award. Premier Racing Setups provides high-quality custom racing setups designed to help you reach your full potential on the track. Find them on nearly any social media platform and discover the setups that will unlock your speed today. And I think you also have your Start Zone sponsor, which is Derek's Actions Photos, official photographer for the league and your Start Zone sponsor. A big thank you to Derek's Action Photos, the official photographer and Start Zone sponsor of RPES, capturing every thrilling moment on the track. Derek's Action Photos ensures that you get the best views of your favorite drivers, whether it's high-speed actions, moments in the pit, or the excitement at the start zone. And then Sunday, December 14th, 2025, you can join the RPES Awards Show, which those trophies are made by 𝐭𝐡𝐞 Trophies, and they're the official sponsor for the award show. I'm sorry, I gave out the wrong B-Main sponsor earlier. It's the 618 Engraving and Designs. They're your caution, your fastest lap, and B-Main sponsor. Each caution flag, fastest lap, and B-Main tonight is proudly presented by 618 Engraving and Design. Whether you need custom hats, koozies, or even cutting boards, 618 Engraving and Design delivers precision craftsmanship for any event. Find them online and see their incredible products. And it looks like we're going to be gridding up for your main event tonight. And as we're gridding up for your main event, I'm going to get that grid going there. And starting on your pole tonight is going to be the number 34 of Corey. On his outside is going to be the number 22 of Ryan Paget. Inside row number 2 is going to be the number 6 of Jamie Macy. On his outside is going to be the 022 of James Miller. Inside row number 3 is going to be Bryce Dickinson. On his outside is going to be James Frazier. Inside row number 4 is going to be Scott Thomason. On his outside is going to be Jimbo Rooney. Inside row number 5 is going to be Tyler Bickford. On his outside is going to be Carson Hill. Inside row number 6 is going to be Eli Harris in that 115 machine. On his outside is going to be the number 15 of Matt Taylor. It looks like row number 7 is going to be the 117 of Cody. On his outside is the number 25 of Christopher Hibbs. We're going to have row number 8 of Kaylor Hogan. On his outside is going to be Ty Dickinson. Inside row number 9 is going to be Dana Burdick. On his outside is going to be Russell Harold. And then we have Scott Griffin rounding out your field. As the pace truck pulls off, we're going to go green flag racing. And it looks like Corey in that 34, he's going to get a good hole shot here. As the 6 of Jamie Macy, he's going to look down low. He's going to try to make a move there. Coming out turn number 2. It looks like Jamie Macy's going to take the lead. And it looks like we're 3, 4, 5 wide back there behind him. And we're still side by side for going in turn number 3. Jamie Macy's going to be getting that low side going. And he's going to be leading lap number 1. And the 84 is looking down low. We had a little bit of contact on the outside wall there. I believe that was Ryan Paget. And we have a yellow flag coming out here. And we're going to slow down the action just a little bit. And I'm going to go back and check out, see what happened. As we have Dana going into the pits as well. And it looks like the 21 spun out and then contacted there. And that's what happened there to cause the first caution flag tonight. And that caution flag was a 618 engraving and design caution flag number 1 for the night for our 30 lap event. And I believe there are some drivers that are in the Two Fat Guys Sim Racing Promotions pit road. I believe it's the number 13 of Dana. He was in there. And the number 19 of Russell Harold. And I was waiting for the 4 wide salute. I don't think we did one tonight. But the 4 wide salute is sponsored by Victory Fuel. Victory Fuel is proud to present the 4 wide salute at RPS events. Formulated to help you stay hydrated and energized, Victory Fuel is packed with vitamins low in sugar and caffeine free. And we'll get back to that as the pace truck's going to be pulling off this time around. We're going to go green flag racing. Come out to turn number 4. Is what it sounded like there. So as Jamie Macy, he's going to be getting the good hole shot there down the front straightaway. Coming out turn 4, he's going to lead us into turn number 1. The 34 is looking on his outside there. They're trying to get momentum on the outside with Corey. It looks like we're 3, 4, 5 wide again back there behind him. Let me find. The yellow flag came out again. And we're going to go back there and see what happened as the yellow flag came out. And we're on board now with Scott Griffin. I don't think this is where it happened at, but we're going to watch it and see what happened. And you see a car got flipped up there. As we're on board right now with Ryan. He's scraping that outside wall, came down. It looks like he got that 661 and made contact there. That's going to bring out your second 618 caution flag. And to get back with the Victory Fuel, it's perfect for keeping you sharp and ready for the race night. Use special offer code RPE Sports Victory to save 10% at checkout. As I believe we're going to go to single file restart here. Again, guys, we have 19 drivers here. And it's a 30 lap event. Looks like the pace truck lights are off, and we should be going green flag racing. And we're going to be green flag racing here with Jamie Macy leading us to the green, presented by the Third Party Gaming. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. And we have another someone else spun out back there in the back. I don't know if we're going to be going green. I seen it on my upper side of the screen. You see it in front of Eli here. It's going to be a white, the 6 and the. We got contact there. That's going to bring out your third caution of the night. The third caution for your main event. And it looks like we're only 5 laps into this event. And we have Susie on Facebook just catching up with all the comments now, cheering on Jamie Macy. That's a good one to cheer on, as he's currently in the lead. We have Bryce Dickinson, Matt Taylor, and Ty Dickinson. And I believe Bryce is currently in 3rd, and we have Ty currently in 7th. And then I think Matt Taylor was involved with that last caution. I believe once we actually get some laps in, it's going to be some good action. As these two in the front right now, they're currently trying to make it known that they want to separate from the field. And we also have Bryce Dixon. He's hard on the hills as well. As we're coming in turn number 3, we're going to be getting the green flag this time around, as the pace truck just pulled off. And we're green flag racing as the number 6 of Jamie Macy. He's going to get a good jump there. Coming out of turn 4. It looks like Corey's trying to get that low side going, as Bryce Dixon's trying to get a little bit different groove there as a slide job line, supposedly. And it looks like we're going to be battling here for second position as Bryce Dixon's looking down low. And Corey's running high side. We're going to have contact coming out turn number 4. And they're going to keep it straight. And it looks like the 34 is still going to maintain that second position. And Bryce Dixon, he's looking down low. They have James Miller right on their heels in that 22 machine, as James Miller's trying to get that high side going. We might be 3 wide here soon, coming out turn number 4. And it looks like James Miller, he's going to take the second position, as Corey and Bryce were battling it out for second. He said, no, I'm going up here and we're going to go. And here goes another battle here. This is going to be your battle for your sixth position. And I think I'm lagging out just a little bit. I don't know what's up with this. Sorry for the lagging here. As the 34 is going to take over your third position. We're still going to be side-by-side racing. And you can throw a blanket on these guys right now, as Jamie's still walking away. It looks like Corey is looking down low. He's trying to get momentum going. We have another caution coming out for tonight. And Mr. Otney, I don't know what's up. I lagged out just a little bit. Hopefully everything's working on the stream side. And I'm going to go back and check out and see what happened for that yellow flag to come out. As Christopher Hibbs made his little contact there. A little contact with the 19. 19 came down. They both spun out. And the 27 came up and collected them. And I believe that's caution number 4 for tonight, as we have 9 laps down. It looks like we got 2 grooves going here, where anyone can put the car wherever they want. And like everyone's been seeing on the stream, it's been pretty close racing here. And then you have Jamie Macy just walking away from this field on the high side. And they're going to be going green flag racing this time around. as Jamie Macy's going to be leading us to the green. As he's hitting that loud pedal, we're ready to go. And Jamie Macy's going to be leading us into turn number 1. And it looks like the 022 and the 84 of James and Bryce, they made contact entering turn number 1. The 34, he's looking down low. He's trying to get that third position. 34 of Corey is going to try to take over that second position. We're going to be 3 wide coming out turn number 2. This is going to be your battle for your second position, as it's still going to be the 22 on the house side. He's going to maintain your second position. And looks like we did a slide job. We're going to be sandwiching the 22, and the 84 just got contacted. Nowhere to go. You've seen it right here. We're going to go back and take a look at it again. As we are 10 laps down, only a third through this event, and I believe that's caution number 5. And we're going to go take a look at this caution. Just nowhere to go. They're running hard and side by side. Let's see if I can get a better look at that. We're going to take another look at it. And I know these guys are sure using that Two Fat Guys sim racing pit road. And that's going to still leave the 22 in second, with the 34 in third, the 67 in fourth. Man, they're running side by side. We're getting the good racing action. Just imagine we got 20 more laps of this of side by side action. And we're going to go green flag racing next time around. And Brianna, yes, let's go Miller. That was a good side by side racing there. Good thing he didn't get too collected up in that. As we're going down the back straightaway, we're going to be getting the green flag this time around, coming out turn number 4. As Jamie's going to be leading us to the green here. It looks like it's still going to be Jamie on the point here, followed by James Miller in second. We're going to go back there with Ty Dickinson, and I believe it's going to be Corey taking a look down low. Ty Dickinson's going to get that high side going, and we have the 661 trying to make it 3 wide, coming out turn number 4. We have 11 laps down in this event. We're going to be side by side. This is going to be your battle for your third position between these 3. We have contact coming out turn number 2, the 661 and the 67. And that's the announcer's curse right there, because I wanted to look at those 2 as they're going side by side. And we're going to take a look at those 2 now. If I can find it over here. And that's not it right there. I can't find it. It did not register on my deal, so we're just going to go back live. Y'all seen it live here. As it looks like another Eli Harris pulled into the Two Fat Guys sim racing's pit lane. And I believe that's caution number 6 for the 618 engraving and design caution. I think we're going to be going back to single file. And just to give everyone a heads up, as we have the 1 to go, at the end of the race, we are going to do a driver's interview for the top 3, plus we're going to add in a driver's interview for the hard charger award guy for tonight's race. As they enter turn number 3, we're going to go green flag racing coming out turn number 4 this time around, as Jamie Macy is going to be leading us to the green. Looks like, I believe Ryan's already out for the night. The 34 of Corey is still getting that momentum down low. He's trying to make a move still on that 22 of James Miller. We're going to be entering turn number 3, and Corey's down low as James trying to get the high side going right behind Jamie. As we have not reached the halfway point yet. We have 2 more laps until we reach the halfway point. We're going to go back here. I believe it's the 17 of Cody. He's sitting in your 4th position, followed by Matt Taylor. He's in 5th. You're going to have a battle between Jimbo Rooney and Scott Thomason for your 6th position. And I hope the stream's actually working, guys, because I feel like there's some lagging somewhere as we are going to be reaching the halfway point. It looks like James Miller's getting the high side going, and he's right on Jamie's rear end, ready to go as we take the halfway point cross flags. And on your screen now is going to be your battle between the leaders of Jamie and James in that 6 machine, followed by the 22 machine. And it looks like Jamie's changing up his line just a little bit. These two is kind of separated from the field a little bit with Corey in 3rd. We have another caution coming out here, and I believe it's going to be on Scott Griffin as we take a look at it. 27 and 39, and the 17 got contact there in turn number 2. And that's going to bring out your 7th caution for the night. And it's been Jamie since the drop of the green here tonight. And with Jamie leading every lap, we have James Miller close on his heels, ready to go. Again, hopefully everyone had a good New Year, and everyone has a good New Year for the year. And join in on Right Rear Racing to catch even more action, as I plan on covering even more over here on my end. And we're about to go green next time around. And it looks like we're going to be single file with about 13 laps remaining in this event. It's going to be Jamie Macy leading us to the green, followed by James Miller, Corey in 3rd, Cody in 4th, and Matt Taylor in 5th. I know it has Griffin on the top, but he's in the pit currently, and that two fat guys sim racing promotions. As Jamie Macy is going to be leading us to the green. Corey is looking down low. He's going to make it interesting here in turn number 1. He's going to be making side by side. That's going to be your battle for your 2nd position. And the caution came out. That's going to be the 8th caution of the night, I believe. Trying to scroll up and find it for you. I think it leaving the pit road under green flag conditions, I believe. That's the only thing I can find on my side here. Again, thank you viewers for joining in. It's still Jamie Macy in that 6th machine. He's still leading the field, followed by James Miller, Corey in that 34 machine. He's still trying to make a move down low on that number 22 of James Miller, followed by the 117 of Cody on his outside. Or in fifth is going to be Matt Taylor. And sixth is going to be the number 6 of Scott Thomason. Eighth is going to be Kaylor Hogan, Ty Dixon, followed by James Frazier. As we have 1 to green this time around. Still going to be Jamie leading us to the green. Looks like we have 12 laps remaining in this event. And Jamie Macy's going to be leading us out of turn number 4. He's hitting that loud pedal. He's ready to go as we come out of turn number 4 for the green flag. With 12 laps remaining, he's going to get that high side going. We have Corey down low. He's looking down low, making it interesting. Coming out of turn number 2 with the 22 to battle for second position. It just doesn't have that momentum there. And we have another car down low that's slower than everyone else. And hopefully it doesn't cause any ruckus here with the lap car. As Jamie gets around him, James gets around him. And it looks like Corey's trying to get around him now. And they enter turn number 3. And we're coming out turn number 4. We're going to be getting 10 laps remaining in this event. And we have someone over here cheering on the 67 machine of Brianna. And this is your battle here currently for your lead between the 22 of James Miller and the number 6 of Jamie Macy. As we're near the closer laps, here comes James Miller. He's looking down low. He's going to do a slide job, and a yellow flag comes out. That's going to null and void that slide job and that move. Now Jamie's going to be ready for that move next time around. And I've lost track of it. I believe it's caution number 9, if I'm not mistaken. As Eli Harris just spins out right there, or lost control. That's going to bring out caution number 9 for the night. And we have 8 more laps remaining in this event, so it's just like a heat race now. Will James Miller make a move and win this race against Jamie Macy? As they're getting the 1 to green this time around. And still Jamie Macy, James Miller, and Corey for your top 3. Corey's probably going to look down low and turn number 1 and 2 on this start like he's been all night. As we have 8 laps remaining in this event. And they're being single file from this point on. And Jamie Macy's going to get a good jump here. He's going to lead us into turn number 1. We're going to go back here and watch James Miller and Corey. And Corey stayed high this time as James Miller's right at the outside line or outside wall. Here comes Corey. He's trying to make a move down low in turn number 3. As we go in turn number 3, he's doing the slide job. Here comes James. And we have another yellow flag. So that's going to null and void that slide job and that move there for that position. And I believe it was Dana here. As you see, we go on board with Dana here. He's on the outside in the slick there. He's going. And there's contact behind him, and they just gathered him up. And I believe that was caution number 10 for the night. With 7 laps remaining in this event. And if you're enjoying what you're seeing here for this race, for the broadcast, we will be doing it again tomorrow for the micro series for Regal Promotions. Get your popcorn, join in. Let's watch the Regal series, or watch the micro series, as the micros will be taking on Lincoln with a 30-lap race. If you're not interested in the micros, you can also watch us again next week, January 9th, at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, as the mini stocks take on Lucas Oil Speedway. And Jamie Macy, he's going to be leading us to the green this time around as he's going down the back straightaway. We have 7 more laps left in this event. And we're going to be green flag racing as Jamie Macy's already hitting that loud pedal. He's ready to go. And it looks like James Miller and Corey is going to be side by side coming down turn number 2 as Corey's looking down low. He's trying to get that low side still going as he has a little bit more momentum this time. And looks like he might do a slide job here. We're going to go on board with Corey, or follow Corey, I'm sorry, not on board with him, as they're still side by side with 6 laps remaining. And it looks like Cody, he's getting that high side going. He's trying to get a run going. Sorry, I stepped on my words there. And we have another caution for tonight's race. I believe that's caution number 11. And we're going to go and watch Russell Harold. And it was Russell Harold and Eli getting into it right there for caution 11. Looks like we only have 5 more laps in this event, so this could be somewhat of a dash. You're just going to have Jamie, James, Corey, and Cody. They've been all battling it out. Don't count out Matt Taylor on that 15 machine as he's trying to make a move as well. 6 of Scott Thomason as well. And they're getting the one to go green next time around as they enter turn number 1. Again, it's going to be a green flag with 5 fingers as well because we only have 5 more laps in this event as they're coming down the back straightaway. And we're just waiting for Jamie Macy to hit that loud pedal as he hits that start zone. And he's hitting that start zone. He's going to be going green flag racing. He's ready to go. And I don't know what those lights are doing up there. It's green flag racing. It's not red flag racing. It's green. As Jamie Macy's getting a good run now. James Miller, he's sitting second. Here comes Corey. He's trying to look down low in turn number 3 as we're in the closing laps of this event. As we have 3 laps remaining in this event. Sorry, I said 3. It's 4. It's 4 laps. And don't count out Cody now. And that 117, he's trying to make a move. He's trying to get that podium finish going here. And Jamie Macy, he's trying to walk away from it just a little bit as he's coming out to turn number 4 this time around. He's going to be getting the popsicle sticks as we have 2 laps remaining. 2 laps remaining in this event. James Miller is in second. Corey is in third, followed by Cody. And then we have James Frazier in that 661. He's caught an early caution. He's made his way back. He's trying to make it interesting here. He wants to battle it out for the 3rd position as we have the white flag. White flag's out now as it looks like it's going to be Jamie Macy coming out of turn number 2. He's wanting to win this race, and James Miller made a mistake there. And as we're coming out of turn number 4, it's going to be Jamie Macy leading all 30 laps of this event, followed by James Miller. Corey rounding out your top 3. James Frazier snuck up in there and got your 4th position, followed by Cody in 5th. And then for 6, you're going to have Matt Taylor. 7th, Scott Thomason. Ivy Dickinson. Or, I'm sorry, that's Ty Dickinson. I don't know where I got Ivy. Taylor Hogan. Tyler Bickford. Jimbo Rooney. Dana Burdick. Christopher Hibbs. Russell Harold. Carson Hill. Eli Harris. Bryce Dickinson. And Scott Griffin. As we're going to be waiting for your 4 drivers tonight. That's going to be your top 3 finishers. And it looks like I have the top 3 ready to go. We're going to go ahead and bring in. We're going to go start with Corey, that number 34 machine. Hey, Corey, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Man, that was pretty interesting race there. What do you wish that would have happened on the track for the track conditions?
The heat races, that was all right. I kind of waxed them there in the heat 1. And I just I didn't know what gear to run. I didn't even know if I wanted to run 4-gallon or 3-gallon. I put 4-gallon in it. I'm not sure if I probably could have gotten away with 3. I had exactly 1 gallon of gas left at the end, but I didn't have a whole lot of time to mess with gear ratios, and I went with what I went, and I feel like I maybe could have went with a different one to keep up with the top 2, but other than that, if we would have went green a little bit more, it would have been better.
Yeah, I think it was the second to the last caution that came out. It looked like you were trying to make a move there on James, and as soon as you made that move, the caution came out.
Yeah, the cautions kind of bit me there a little bit as well. It was lap 25 or whatever when that caution came out. I just got by James, and I was going for 2nd.
Right. Man, do you have any sponsors that you'd like to give a shout out to here?
Yeah, Fusion Setup Shop, SRC Miller Racing, Random Designs Paint Services, and Red Slice Gaming 34. I don't really post a whole lot of YouTube or Twitch or anything, but maybe in the future. And then of course Andrew and Dana and everybody else here at Rigel for putting this event on.
Yes, sir, and congratulations on your 3rd place finish tonight, which is a good season opener here.
I appreciate it.
And good luck to you rest of the season, and hopefully we get you again here on the podium. And there you have it, your 3rd place finisher of Corey. And then we're going to have next your 2nd place finisher of James Miller. And we have our 2nd place finisher of James Miller. How are you doing tonight, man?
Hey, man. How's it going?
Oh, it's going pretty good. How's that track condition out there for you, man?
Man, the track condition is fine, but them damn squirrels, they turned us loose there in heat 1, and it was just a catastrophe. I don't know if half them guys had never...
Do what? You kind of broke up there a little bit. Are you there, James? Do we have a copy, James? I think he might have some technical difficulties on his side as I don't hear him talking. we'll go ahead and get Jamie in here first, or we're gonna swap him out, see if he can figure out what his issues are on his side. And as James is trying to figure out what's going on, so that way we can get him back up in here, we're going to go ahead and go with your feature winner tonight of Jamie. Hey, Jamie, are you there?
Yeah, I do, buddy.
Well, so first off, I'm looking at all the chat and everything. Apparently, I butchered your last name tonight, and I'm sorry about that. So
all good.
I want to apologize straight off with point with that one.
10-4, man. You good? Every time somebody new does it, they say it the same way you do, so I'm used to it.
Okay. How was that track tonight for you?
It sucked. I hate Eldora. It's terrible.
Me personally, I've never ran the mini stocks, so I couldn't tell you how they feel or anything, but it looked like you had something going up there, though, on the high side.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, I'm pretty good in these mini stocks. I race them in real life, and you know that I'm pretty good in these cars, but this track it just evens it up a lot. The draft plays a big factor, and then the wall riding plays a big factor. So they could keep up with me, and he would catch me a little bit here and there. But I think I think if we could have got some green flag laps, and we could have got away if we could have kept them out of the wall. But other than that, all in all, pretty solid race. I had fun, I guess.
With the green flag laps, the longest stretch there, you and James started walking away from him, and then looked like James had a little bit of a run on you into 3 and 4 and did a slide job to pass you. Then a caution came out. What was going through your mind whenever he did that slide job?
I was gonna ride the wall in 1 and 2 like he did to catch me and just throw it back on him. I mean, that's just how it is. I don't think he could. Nothing against him. James is a hell of a wheel man, but I could hear him every time he was clobbering the wall to catch back up to me. If I'd get a little distance on him, he'd clobber the wall in 1 and 2 and run me right back down. And that's just what you got to do in these cars. So yeah, I mean, if that wouldn't have happened, I'd have just rode the wall like he did in 1 and 2 in the next corner and run him right back down and slid him in 3 and 4. It's just you can't really tell who's who in that race because I mean that track is a drafting track and wall riding track, and I mean straight up I think we'd have pulled away, but we don't know because that's just how that track races, and it's not taking nothing from James because I mean you gotta do what you gotta do, but I just seen him not hit the wall.
Oh, I hear you there. And do you have any sponsors that you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yeah, for sure, man. I want to thank everybody over at H&L for putting in all the work, helping me build setups for these things. Papa Mike's Promotions, Mama Bear, my guys, we put in a lot of work, on these cars. And I just want to thank Ty, Matt, Bryce, everybody who helped out today. And we'll see y'all next week. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. And hopefully we get you again here on Victory Lane and catch up with you again.
Hope so. See you.
See you, man. And there you have it, your winner of Jamie. And I'm going to go ahead and try to catch up again with James, see if he has his issues fixed there. And James, are you there?
Yeah, I had some technical difficulties there a minute ago. My fault.
Yeah. Oh no, you're good, man. I went ahead and did the interview with Jamie to give you time to figure out your technical difficulties, but kind of go over what's going through your mind as you're trying to catch up to Jamie.
Yeah, man. The track was great all night. I really liked that 25% starting state that carries over. The heat racing, no qualifying. I'm not too big of a fan, but it is what it is. They said I think I started like third or something, heat 1, and they said is that with a bunch of squirrels. I wrecked and was able to capitalize and come back, but all in all, we run second. It's pretty good, I think.
Yes, sir. I think it's pretty good there running second. You and Corey were getting some good action going side by side there. Hell, y'all were 3 wide at one point with, I think it was Ty. So.
Nah, I think it's that Bryce Dickerson guy. He takes up after his last name and his driving style there.
I don't know who it was, but y'all were all side by side doing 3 wide. Y'all were keeping them straight. That was good action footage over here on my end. Do you have any sponsors that you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yeah, man, I'd like to thank the car sponsor and the owner there. The car, BC, Sand Promotion. I'd like to thank the team owner of 661 Esports, James Frazier, my old lady for shutting the hell up and letting me race, and I guess my driving to kind of get me there in second place.
Yes, sir, and hopefully we can catch you again here on the podium for the rest of the season, as we're going to be
Yeah, I'm
broadcasting
gonna
all
try
of
to
it.
catch that M6 next week.
Yes, sir, and that's going to be at Lucas Oil next week.
Yep, thank y'all. See y'all.
Yep, thank you, sir. And there you have it, the conclusion of round number 1 at Eldora, as next week we're going to be taking on the Lucas Oil Speedway for the Extreme Outlaw Stock Tour. And again, you can catch me here on Right Rear Racing. You can catch me here tomorrow night to cover the micros. And the micros are going to be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. And it's going to be at Lincoln. Again, thank you for joining in. Hopefully catch you next time.